Good evening, I'm Walter Cockfight, and this is 4040. The 1988 election shootout is underway, and we're talking with the candidates on the issues. Excuse me, Mr. Bush, how do you think the debate in Montana State will go? If you had just 9 words to say to your opponents, what would they be? Mr. Bush, some say you won't win because you're vice to Ronnie. What do you have to say about that? And how is life on the campaign road these days? And now to Mr. Dukakis. Mr. Dukakis, what kind of people do you think would vote for you these days? Is it true you have pimples on your seat? Have you ever had affairs or run around with sleazy hookers like the televangelists? Say, Mike, what do you think about the future insofar as America getting into a nuclear war? And when are you going to get around to addressing the arms race issue? Say, Mike, what is the #1 thing on your mind lately? Alright, moving right along before we go over to Mr. Jackson. Do you have anything to say about your opponents?
Take off, you posers!
And now we go over to the dark horse in the campaign race, Jesse Jackson. Say, Jess.
Hey, who cuts your hair?
And what do you look forward to if elected? Hey, brother, what does your daughter say about nuclear proliferation? Where did you get your education, Jess? And what do you think about the Reagans and their astrology thing? Nancy says, just say no. What would you do as president of this land about drugs and pushers?
I were the president of this land, you know I declare total war on the pushing man.
Okay, damn them pushers. And what do you think about the famous Jackson who got his hair burnt on commercials singing for Pepsi? Was that a wig or was that his real hair?
Yeah, buddy, that's his old hair.
Say, Jesse, what do you like to do for fun?
I like smoking lightning.
And we hear you're athletic, too. You've got something going with sports, do you?
Basketball Jones! I got a basketball Jones! Got a basketball Jones, oh baby, ooh.
Okay, Jess, and say, if you do win the election, what would be the first thing on your mind to go out and do? Oh, look, ladies and gentlemen, here he is, a former president. We'll ask him his opinion on things.
Hello, I'm retired right now, and I have a lot of time hunting and fishing. But I'd like to tell you that you gotta vote Democratic now. And even if it's a black man, I'm not prejudiced. I know living, so I'm not prejudiced. I swear, I'm not prejudiced. You vote for the black man, and you gotta vote Democratic, you see. And buy a peanut, would you? Oh, what?
Yeah, Jim, what do you think about the foreign affairs?
Foreign affairs? Well, I'll tell you what I think about foreign affairs. Let's go.
And that is about all the time we have. This is Walter Cockfight speaking, and that's the way it was.
It's like